Kajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let him have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Hello, good morning and welcome. How's everybody doing on this Thursday morning? And I already see we're going to be doing a chair dance early this morning. Thank you very much, Michael, for bought another membership, and it is for Ping G. Congratulations, Ping G. You are now a member. Congratulations, and thank you very much. Greatly appreciated, Michael. This is for you. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it. And Ping G, this is for you.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Kajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
Thank y'all very much. First in the chat today was Glammaz. Hello, good morning and welcome. Mark. Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome. And Yarn again, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? And Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. Chew, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Purple Winks. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Danielle, hello, good morning and welcome. And Kawanda, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. There's Jennifer. Hello, good morning and welcome, Jennifer. How are you doing? Good to see you. Beulah. Hello, good morning and welcome. And also Dawn Southern Finds. Dawn, don't forget today, they do their 9:30 morning show from the doghouse with Susie Woozy at 9:30 this morning. Thomas, hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. Mark says, I bought a banger storage unit yesterday for $120. Oh, video's already up. I'm going to check it out. Let's see how y'all doing. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be there, but I'll be taking a nap this afternoon. I definitely will. Geneva, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Jamie, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Mona, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Lisa, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Y'all, good morning, hello, and welcome. And I am caught up, so let me start that right there. And also the calendar of events for the day at 9:30 is Dawn Southern Finds Dawn with Susie Woozy. And at 10 o'clock is Adventures with Victoria with her mystery bag sale. At 10 o'clock is also Carol's Creative Corner with Irene and Leo with their steals and deals. Also at 10 o'clock is States Make Attitudes with her crafting show. Also at 10 o'clock is the Booted Chick Rita with her daily devotions. And then at 11 o'clock is Leslie's Lucky Finds. And that'll be their show on Leslie's channel. And then at Jackass Retros at 11:30. At 12 o'clock is Dawn and Mary. Dawn and Mary's from Two Hip Chicks. And then at 1 o'clock is Ella, Saved Here First. And then at 4 o'clock is Creative Creations by Miss Denise with Dawn's channel and Josie's Place. Then at 5 o'clock, Victoria's back on with Nana Tink for their Nana Tink and 5 o'clock auction. At 6:30 is Roy, Dust Not Included with Janice. And then at 7 o'clock is the Two Beardos with Nady and Chuck from Back Road Bitter. 7 o'clock is also the Vintage Hippie. 8 o'clock is Mary from Ancestral Beginnings. At 8 o'clock is also Caucasian Sasquatch. And then at 8:30 is Living My Best Life. Oh, I missed one. 8 o'clock is Scooter Renee LLC with her live auction. Living My Best Life at 60 Important Tips. That's at 8:30 this afternoon or tonight. And then at 9 o'clock is Southern Vintage. And 9 o'clock is Steph and Helen with the Laverne and Shirley. So the Steph sells stuff by the seashore and the New England Thrifter Helen. And that's at 9:30 with Laverne and Shirley. All right, let me go back in the chat here and see who else I was. Tina, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And there's Thomas telling everybody hello. Patrick, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I've been inside most of the day watching lives. Canadian, yeah, it's been pretty strong in the afternoon here with the smell too. Judy, hello, hello, good afternoon and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. What's up, Kevin? Hello, hello, good afternoon and welcome. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you, sir. And now, if you have decided or thinking about getting into Poshmark and you have those questions to help you decide if you would like to start selling on Poshmark and you have those questions to get you started, you've come to the right place because today is none other than the Queen of Posh, Glammaz Closet.
I love it when you call me Queen.
Good morning, Mark and Mike. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Also, just a few updates real quick. Don't forget, I'm working on the thumbnail for next Friday as well. Next Monday, this Monday coming on the 12th, there will be a special birthday celebration bingo. It'll be a game of 16 games played this Monday night in honor and celebration of my birthday this week coming up, as well as Friday morning. You need to be in the chat. We're going to be doing some games because I'm not only celebrating my birthday, but I'm also celebrating 2/3,000 subscriber giveaway. And you have to be in the chat, be participating in the chat, and I will have the subscriber mode on for 2 hours. So that way, nobody who is just not a subscriber already will be able to just come on in for that show. So, Glammaz, for those who may not know you, because I know most of everybody here, I think they do know you, but you have some different interesting things coming up on your channel. So make sure you promote your channel and talk a little bit about your Poshmark and how you got started.
No.
Please.
No, I'm totally
Hello,
joking.
Carol, welcome.
Good morning.
No.
And Carol, it's on the house if you had a question about that. So my name is Dana, and I am Glammaz from Glammaz Closet. I sell on Poshmark and a little bit on eBay. Looking forward to expanding that to also Etsy, hopefully this summer. And I have a YouTube channel called Glammaz Closet. We do a weekly live every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. We talk about reselling, things that are going on around the reselling community, things that are in the news that may affect us. Also things that are in the fashion news that may affect some of the clothing resellers, or if you sell like t-shirts and things like that. We also have salty treats. I get occasionally salty, so I like to share that out and just get it out of our systems. We air that. And also, of course, I love to do weekly shout outs and thank the people in the community who have been so lovely. Tomorrow, oh my God, tonight, hi. Wake up, Dana. Tonight, we at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Pacific, we begin the Pride auction. It's really a passion project for me, something that I've been working on for quite a long time, actually, bringing to fruition. So it's the Classy Crap Pride auction on Glammaz Closet, Glammaz Closet, on YouTube. And please come by and check us out. We've got Johnny will be selling, the Two Old Guys Vintage will be selling, Lena Towers Artistry, which is, if you don't know, Lena Towers is my brother Rob. There is also Two Hip Chicks. And Dawn and Mary will be selling, and we'll round it out with Angry Otter Comics, the guy who buys a membership for everybody. So we have about a 4-hour auction coming up, and expect to just have a fun time. Everybody is so engaged, and most of the people, you know, are just, they're funny and entertaining and charming and lovely. So I'm really, really looking forward to that tonight. And then next Thursday night, the bar is back, the Bad Blank Resellers. I'm not gonna say the A word on Johnny's show. The bar resellers are back for a live, and we have tiaras. We have a tiara and tea party. So we'll be wearing our tiaras. Please feel free to wear your tiara or not, as the case may be. And we'll be sharing out the tea. So we'll be sharing out some personal tea that you may not know about as resellers. And also we have giveaways that involve both tiaras and tea. So we hope to see you next Thursday night. And I definitely hope to see you tonight. I would absolutely love it if you would just come by. You don't even have to buy anything. Just come by and say hi, show support for the community.
All right, and Jennifer's been dropping the link, so if you haven't checked it out yet, the link is there. So you can set your reminder for this afternoon. Also, there's our Sunday brunch. There's the link there. You can also set it there. Hello, Deacon Saves. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? And if you have any questions about Poshmark and you're thinking about getting into it, but you just never took that step yet because you have questions, you've come to the right place. So make sure you do ask your questions in the chat. We want to make sure we get those answered. Any new updates that came out that you want to share with us recently for Poshmark?
For Poshmark, they are in beta testing they're doing beta testing for promoted listings. So the platform that was like, we're not eBay, is like, oh, let's check out promoted listings. I'm like, yeah, that's what I figured. The thing is that getting mixed reviews. From what I understand, and again, they've taken a small portion of Poshmark sellers to do the beta testing with. From what I understand, it's an extra expense on top of an already sort of expensive platform. And the reason why you do the expense is because it's all lumped into one thing. What I mean by that is this. When you sell on Poshmark, they take a 20% fee off of the top. So that is their fee. They don't have like an adjustment fee where you pay this fee and that fee and the other. It's just a straight 20%. If you send out offers, you have to send out a discounted shipping offer off of their flat rate discount. And the least expensive offer you can send out is about $2.05 off of the regular shipping. So if they're taking 20%, and if you offer a 10% discount to your customer, which you eat, and then you do the shipping discount on an offer, that's already a chunk out of your profits. Now because it's comparable to eBay in the sense that with the eBay promoted listings and things like that, and those other fees, it comes out to right about a wash, right about the same. If they add promoted listings, they charge for every person who clicks on that listing, and you could actually end up losing money on a sale if your margins are really short. And definitely you would end up losing money on that. So I'm not a big fan of it, but they're testing it out now. So hopefully they, if they decide to employ it, they will work out the kinks and make it much more reasonable.
All right, I see a statement from Patrick, and I'm not sure if this is, I didn't know he sold on Poshmark, but let me get to it right here. Still having issues with promoted listings. I can't use the word like new because of an unfair advantage, but if I pay more money, I can get my listing moved up in search. Is that on Poshmark or on eBay?
I think that's on eBay because you can use like new on Poshmark all over the place.
Okay, because I know what they don't want you to use like new in the title.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. Flip flops and lollipops. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, he said eBay. Okay. They having so many glitches right now. They suppose we're going to have it fixed by June the 16th. We'll see about that. I just sent a complaint this morning because I'm still having issues with those international shipping policies they keep adding. And I saw virtual Margie. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. And I saw, let's see here. There was Patrick's.
Patrick. Oh, Patrick. Patrick Swayze. He says, be nice.
And there's Kevin, Never Ending Saga's channel. If you haven't checked him out before, there we go. Michael says, it would be great if the flat $1.99 promoted like eBay auctions, but pay per click is such more. Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're exactly
right. Have a percentage that you can choose because I know with eBay you can, but I don't know. I like that. Let's see. It's like they are forcing prices even higher, perhaps upclass the audience for buyers.
The problem with that is that they could also drive away. They could also drive away the people who are their listers. They could also drive their sellers away because we're happy to sell to anybody who wants to buy. We don't care who the buyer. I don't care what you live in. I don't care.
In beta, are they having stipulations of what you can and can't do as far as the promotions?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Now, if I were part of the beta test, I would have probably gone with the I probably would have gone with the higher end items in my closet. You know, if you had to pick and choose some, I would have gone with the higher end items in my closet simply because they can afford to take the hit on price.
You know what's interesting is that Etsy just started doing that too with a beta testing on promoted listings. But the weird thing about it is they pick what they want you to promote, well, what they think would be best to promote. You can't pick what you want, which I don't like that. But again, I did go into the beta test and we'll see what happens. But I did sell something yesterday, but yeah, it's very interesting on how that beta works.
Yeah, the thing with eBay, the reason why promoted listings work on eBay is because number one, it isn't per click. Michael's absolutely right. It's not per click. It's a flat fee. And number two, for the sellers, there's still plenty of meat on the bone because they don't charge 20%. eBay doesn't charge 20% off the top just to sell on that platform.
I tend to skip over those ads. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a cynical Gen Xer like I am.
Hello, Dee Dee. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you.
I did want to say something really quickly, if I can. I was talking to some friends the other day, and they are considering dipping their toe into the Poshmark corner. And oh, me too, Stacker. They're considering selling on Poshmark. Just so y'all know, I do have a 4-part series of videos, pre-recorded videos about what it's about selling on Poshmark. It's literally step-by-step instructions. And it's only 4 videos, guys, because I over-explain everything. My husband calls me the over-explanatory explanation lady. He's like, oh, really? Are you explaining it now and breaking it? I'm like, I'm just saying. So I do have that 4-part series. If you'd like to check it out, it is on my YouTube channel, and I recorded it like last year, I think, or a year and a half ago. It walks you through step by step, and it doesn't just tell you what to do. It tells you why you're doing what you do. So again, I over explain everything.
Yeah. Now, is there any new categories they're going to be coming out with anytime soon? Because I know they keep doing updates, and there was some other categories they were talking about coming out with. Is there any that are going to be rolling out?
I haven't heard anything yet. And my ear is way to the ground, very far to the ground on Poshmark, because it's not just me. I get like if somebody thinks it's going to be good on my news, they'll send me a link, and I have some other inside sellers that are like, okay, here, I just got this one, or I just got that one.
One of the things I'm noticing too on the newsletter I get from E-commerce Bites, I very seldomly ever see anything with Poshmark news on there.
They don't. In the past, historically, they haven't changed that much. Now, they sold to Naver in January of this year, and Naver is a little bit more web friendly and a little bit more internet friendly. And how do I put this? They're more tech savvy. So there could be, a mountain of changes coming. But I think what they're trying to do is probably correct the algorithm changes that were made last year that just absolutely killed everybody.
Now, I know in the previous videos we may have discussed this, but for those that are here today, when you were talking about per click, do you have a chance that you can set your budget for the day, and as that per day clicks towards that budget?
That I don't know. I'll actually have to ask the Beans about that, because they're part of that. They're part of that beta test.
Right. I remember
MJ Beans, guys, if you don't know.
And there's the beginning of the playlist for Glammaz on her channel. There's the link. And if you have any questions about Poshmark, please feel free to ask. We want to make sure we get your questions asked to answer your questions. Especially when you're not doing a Poshmark platform yet, but you're interested in getting into it. That's what we do this for. And also to spend time together, of course, but we want to make sure we get your answers to your questions. So if you have any, please make sure to ask in the chat. No question is a dumb question. Peddling Profits, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
I do get a lot of eBay people who are like, oh, I don't sell on Posh because it's too social and all of that. And I'm telling you, it's not what you think it is.
Right.
It used to be what you think it is. It's no longer that animal anymore. It is the easiest it's the easiest to list on. I've listed across other platforms, and it is the most user friendly. It's literally like sell on Posh, and then they make you fill out a couple things, and then you're bada bing, you're selling. And you can list from your phone, and it's dead easy. They do have flat fees for right now. They have flat fees, just one flat fee off the top, and flat fee shipping, and it's always priority mail shipping. It's flat fee priority mail shipping anywhere within the continental US, Hawaii or Alaska, for one price, which is like $7.97, I think, for shipping, or at least it was. Johnny may be able to tell me that. I think he just recently made his first purchase on Poshmark.
I did. Let me first purchase. They even sent me a nice little letter thanking me for my first purchase.
Poshmark's very polite. If nothing else, they have it on manners.
Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Shipping was $7.97.
They have one
my order. Yeah. Because I placed my very first order yesterday, and it happened to be on Glammaz Closet, and they did charge me a flat $7.97 for shipping. Then they turned around and sent me an email right after that, asking for my feedback, that it was my first time purchasing and decided it was my thanking me for my first purchase on Poshmark, and they were thrilled to have me. Sure. But anywho, yeah. I found that kind of odd because usually you don't get that on your first purchase on any platform. Let's see, trouble making small sizes. Smaller sizes. Do they sell well on Posh? Okay, so she's having trouble moving smaller items, so she wants to know, is it something she can do on Poshmark?
It is something you can do on Poshmark, Tina, but here is my recommendation, my strong recommendation. Sell it on, if you have the smaller sizes, I would go straight to Depop if you want to stay online and sell those, because Depop is going to have, that's where the younger generation, the teens and the tweens and the early 20s are shopping. And those are the people most likely to be this big around. So I would definitely go to Depop and cross-list those on Depop rather than Poshmark, because Poshmark is typically the biggest shopper on Poshmark is millennials, and millennials and Gen Xers, my people, and we tend to be a little bit more on the fluffy side. So super skinny clothes or things that are like a really tiny size, those, or if you live near a large city, or if you live near a place that has a Plato's Closet, it's worth running by there too. Although you're not going to get much for what you get on Plato's Closet.
All right, and Deacon Saves asked a question. Does Poshmark have a market for vintage razors? Example, single edge, double edge, and old-fashioned cutthroat.
I just bought an old-fashioned cutthroat.
Yeah.
They do. It would be under men's accessories. Mm-hmm.
Judy says, my experience on Posh has been that ever since they started the live auctions, my sales have gone down, way down. I don't do the lives. Explain a little bit about that with the lives.
Yeah. Judy, I don't do the lives either. I've attended a couple, so I know what the experience is, and it's very much like a whatnot sale. Here's the thing though. We have to remember too that there are other things happening in the market besides just the lives. Besides the lives, there is actually a downturn in general in discretionary spending. There is. The economy is, sort of shrinking right now. It's on a lower end of the spectrum. So people aren't spending as much. They're saving more. They're very careful about their spending. There is also a thing called summer slowdown, and it's very real, and it happens every year, and I'm sure it happens to you guys too. But on Poshmark, it's when people are on vacation, they don't go shopping on Poshmark. They go shopping at the gift shop or wherever they're on vacation at. So those two factors alone, with the downturn of the economy, and people tightening their belts and reducing their discretionary spending, and then the vacation mode and the summer mode. And a lot of people who would normally try to work from home are, distracted. They've got their kids at home. There are a lot of moms who would purchase on auctions or things like that during the day. So it's not just the lives. I would caution you to be careful about putting all your eggs in one basket at this point, because cross-listing is going to be your best friend this summer. It's going to help you balance out those sales. With Etsy, with eBay, with Vendu, with Vestair, with all of the other platforms that you could sell on. Make sure and put your eggs in as many baskets as you can. Consignment shops, look at local consignment shops to sell things.
But I want Jennifer makes a great point too. The Deacon shaves. You can also probably sell those on Etsy. They do really well. And that would be a good point. A good point there. Yeah. Norma, hello, good morning and welcome. John, hello, good morning and welcome. So again, that's part of like not putting all your eggs in one basket. You want to diversify. So you want to try to make sure, because not everything's going to sell on the particular platform. So you got to decide which one to try it on. The only thing you can do is go ahead and try it on Etsy and see, because they tend to do really well with that kind of stuff. Raid from Victoria. Hello, little Debbie. Hello, good morning and welcome. Thank you for the information. I sell on Etsy, Mercari, Posh, and 3 stores on eBay. Wow, that's good.
She got it going across platforms.
She's diversified. Yeah. Etsy, Mercari, Posh, and 3 stores on eBay. Wow.
That's a lot. Awesome. You go, girl.
Yeah. Hello, little Debbie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dropping links in the chat. And if you have any questions about Poshmark, please make sure you do ask, because we want to make sure we get those answered for you. And at this time, I'm going to go ahead and start dropping Jennifer's links, because she never drops her own links. I like to try to do this 3 times in a show or more. And she never drops her own links. So please check out her channel. She has been putting out new videos. She's also done some videos where she has actually did a live recording from StreamYard. Great videos. So check them out. There's also her Etsy store. If you're looking for anything in particular, don't forget, not this Sunday, but next will be Father's Day. So you might want to try to get your gifts out in the mail early. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to the panel. If you would like to come on and join us, and you have some questions or topics you would like to talk about for Poshmark, you're more than welcome to join us. Or if you just want to shout out your channel and promote yourself, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Hello, Deborah. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. I have to run. Well, see you in the doghouse. At the doghouse. Good morning. Have a great show. Let's see. I am working on another pop-up sale today. Awesome.
Oh, good.
She did real good on that last one, the way she made that video. That was pretty cool. So if you haven't checked out Jennifer's channel links, go check it out. She's definitely been putting out some more content lately. All right.
That's what I think I missed. I think I had my grandbabies that day.
Yeah, those are pre-recorded. You can always go back and rewatch them. John says, have noticed a decrease in Posh sales as the Posh live sales has increased. Yeah, that was the same thing that who said that? Judy was saying that a little early too.
Yeah. And you know, to Judy's point, yeah, absolutely. Of course I have. I think everybody has, but it's not just the live selling that's happening. There are so many other factors that you know, that tune in. Here's an example. When I was in high school, we had a local cop come for part of the DARE program, right? And he was giving a speech in this class that I was in. And he pointed out that most accidents happen at sunup and sundown, and he believed that therefore that proved that, you know, because there was murky light and it was neither dark nor light, that caused the accidents. And the question that I kept thinking, because I was a brand new driver, was, well, yeah, but aren't also there more people on the road during sunup and sundown? Isn't that when rush hour traffic's happening? My point is that it's just be careful about, and I have to remind myself more than anybody, I have to be careful about drawing conclusions based on one piece of evidence, when in fact I can look around and tell you that, you know, if I'm paying attention to the stock market, I can tell you that discretionary spending is way down. That's why, you know, Target and Walmart and all these companies are starting to kind of panic. And it's not just that the economy is taking a little bit of a downturn and that things are drying. There's also seasonal things that change in a market, such as the summer slowdown. And that's very notorious. Look on YouTube and type in summer slowdown, and you're going to see ring, like a big old long list of videos. Yeah. And because it's real, you know, I mean, people just aren't shopping the same way that they shop during the other seasons, because they're off on vacation. They're spending their dress money on, you know, a giant, you know, ice cream cone at the amusement park or whatever they're doing. Right. So we just have to be careful about drawing conclusions based on one piece of evidence when, you know, across the board, there may be other things happening in the market that we also need to kind of pay attention to and react to.
And, you know, that's so true, because I noticed of this month, No, next month will be 4 years I've been doing eBay, and I'm noticing every mid-June or the second week in June till about August, the sales drop. And that's
Yeah.
every year. So it's you can tell it's a trend during the summer. So it's something that it's real, especially if you're just starting out and you're wondering, did you do something wrong? Do you need to do more listings? Still continue doing your daily routines, but it will drop during this time. It always did. So. And Tina has a question. Does it matter how many pieces are in your closet?
No. Poshmark doesn't care if you have one piece or 1,000 pieces. 1,000 pieces is going to get you more sales, because if you have more things up for sale, you're going to get more sales.
Right.
But I think the best advice that I can give anybody on Poshmark, I can tell you that sharing your closet and doing new listings consistently are going to be the keys to sales on Poshmark.
Well, hello, Orlando. Hello, good morning and welcome. And that's like any platform. You got to feed the beast to get rewards.
You do got to feed the beast. It is a demanding beast.
Yes.
But also a lot of fun.
So don't get discouraged. Once you've done this several years, you'll get to know the trends. Because sometimes, even certain other times of the years, it does get slower. But you got to remember, once school starts, it's going to start picking back up, because you got to be ready for Q4 regardless.
Yeah,
that's going to hit you in the least expected way. I've learned that from the first year. Michael says, we are in a global transition. The U.S. in processing of withdrawing from, and it causing supplies and demand affecting across the board. This year is not like past. Yep. Good morning, staff. Hello, good morning and welcome. And I agree that the live is not the only contribution, but I do believe that it's part of the equation. Yeah. And
there's no question about that. You're right. Judy was right. It is, the live is definitely a factor. It also just depends, there are so many factors. The live is certainly not helping.
So how long ago did they start that? And is that something that's just like Whatnot? Or are they just trying it out?
Yeah, it's almost exactly like Whatnot, and they're not just trying it out. It's here to stay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in my comment feed every day, I get like a news feed about what's happening, and what any of my followers are doing. So, when you have, a certain amount of followers, you get a lot of a news feed, and also things that are happening in my closet, like, hey, you just got this offer, that sort of thing, in my news feed. And if you want, I can share my screen and show you my news feed. Let's see. Okay. Share screen. Share. There we go. Okay, so here's my news feed. Look, guys, there's my closet. And if I click at the top on news, and then I wait forever. And 10 days, there we go. So stop that, Microsoft. So this is what your news feed looks like. And you'll notice that they've got their silent Posh show, their Posh show. Oh, somebody said thank you. And they oh, yay, I sold those. But there's like live. And if I keep scrolling, almost every 10 of those notifications is somebody else with the new live. So there are such a ton of the lives happening. There's such a ton of the lives happening.
You got to schedule on a regular basis, and is that anything like sharing out your closet you have to do on a regular basis to keep it going?
That I don't know. I haven't had a live yet, so I don't know that for sure. I can tell you that I keep seeing I did one notification just to see what the notifications do. I have one lady who is a coach seller that I'm interested in her lives, just in case I can catch something or catch somebody slipping on a piece of vintage that they don't know is rare or something. So I get notifications on that about once a week, and it's that exact same show, but it's pretty much just the same seller doing like over and over again.
Oh, okay. We have another question, and I don't know what's going on here. Stop, cancel. All right. Tina has a question. Does Posh give you access to analytics to know what they are searching for and clicking on?
Not to your own. They'll do trend reports on the live news feed. And again, let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, there is the feed.
So do you have to set your notifications that you don't want all those different types of lives, or is that just something that's automatically in your feed?
You can't, that's automatically in your feed. You can't stop it. It's a beast. I know.
That's just as bad as if you put the notification on shorts and you get every 20,000 that come out in a day. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's annoying. So here over on the right, you'll see today's trends. And the thing with the today's trends is that it's, it'll tell you sometimes over here off on the right, it'll say this is what's trending and this is what we've seen selling. But as far as actually like what is trending for your own closet, it won't give you that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, which is what it's generating. Is that's what's being sold on Poshmark? On that generation? All the listings you just showed, is that only for Poshmark that's sold on Poshmark?
Those are the listings that from my closet, or the listings from like that feed page.
You show that the what's trending.
Oh yeah, those are only listings for Poshmark.
Okay. Screenshot. She frozen. Hello. She frozen. What was that donut looking thing? I think she's frozen. She's about ready to drop off, most likely. What's up, Tommy? Hello, good morning and welcome. Sherry, hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? I love watching head rock back and forth. Issue frozen. That's why I'm moving to let y'all know I'm not frozen. All right, she'll be back. We're gonna find out, Patrick. I have to watch her. Yeah, that's right. Just for a little while. And of course, Jennifer's already dropping those links. So y'all check out these channels and see if you are subscribed. If you're not, make sure you hit the notifications if you like that content, but make sure you do hit notifications and hit a comment. Give them a thumbs up. All that helps. Let's see here. Scroll back up in the chat here because it's flying on me. All right, that's why we were just that. She was sharing that out. There's the one for 9:30, and he wants to know what's that donut. So let me put a star on that one. How you doing, Tommy? Catching any fish again lately? That face reminds me of when my mom was about to yell at me. Had to get some coffee. Irene and Leo, hello, good morning and welcome. Internet in Michigan is crappy sometimes. Hopefully she didn't lose. There's no bad weather. Catching lots of fish. Yeah, I've been watching you post on you were barbecuing ribs or something I saw on Facebook. You haven't seen your post on Facebook with the big fish and barbecuing on the grill this weekend? I think it was this weekend. Oh, that's all right. You might have to go check it out on Poshmark and see what they show. How do you double your subscriptions while I was gone? One of my videos went viral last week, or was it the week before? I think it was last week. One of my videos went viral, which was the Q&A all about Etsy. It came out a week ago last Thursday, so it's actually 2 weeks today. And it was smoked. Oh, you can have the Cornish hen. I don't really care too much unless it's pork ribs and pork butt. I love that. Awesome. But Steph, what happened was it last week? 2 weeks ago? I gotta go look at my numbers. I started about a month ago, Steph, putting certain videos on a podcast list. And the video that came out 2 weeks ago, the first week it really was like only 400 something views. And it was a pre-recorded that I did I take all my morning shows, I download and put them on a hard drive. And then I upload them and edit them only for the question and answer segments of the show. And I did that one on Q&A, all about Etsy. That was a week ago. Let me pull it up. And I'll share my screen for your question. And this happened 2 weeks ago. No, was it last week? May the 29th, it looks like. I'm not sure if you were here when we had that happen. On a Thursday morning when I woke up, I got 45 watch hours in the last 28 days. This is the last 28 days. 8,200 views on that one video that happened on May the 30th is when I put the video out. And then on the Wednesday, May 31st at midnight, I hit 5,577 views on that same video. I didn't realize I was moved. Oh, there you go. And then if you hover over the numbers, it'll tell you when it happened. On May the 30th, I had 5,577 views in one night. And then the last 28 days, I'm still having more views on the same video, but I wound up getting 8,220 views on that video alone. And that's where I got the majority of the new subscribers. And that was this is in the last 28 days, just on that one video, Q&A all about Etsy. And then I put that in. That's from the podcast side, not counting when I uploaded, because I only had like 487 views before that happened. All right, let's see here. Furniture is selling so well that I can't wait to find another locker, Lord. Yeah, right. It was a podcast video, Steph. Helen, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Jeffrey, hello, good morning and welcome. Yes, I see. Irene, I'm having a hard time getting. Not good, Carol. You stayed up late partying last night, huh? YouTube is pushing out podcasts. Yeah, and that's the one that I did on podcast, and it happened. Jamie says it might be the weather for the condition. It's mine. Yeah, it was. But my numbers are starting to go down a little bit, but that's okay because it's still staying level. John is joining us this morning. Good morning, hello, and welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Johnny. I felt sorry for you. You were alone up here. I was like, well, let me go.
I was taking care and making sure to answer Steph's question. And it just seems like right now, for some reason, podcast is the new shorts. And I say that because it seems like they're pushing podcasts right now. And I just started doing my videos, uploading into podcasts about a month ago, a little less than a month. But my butt is still in bed. Carol, not good. Hey, John.
Hello.
Good morning.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So how you doing?
I'm still recovering. As you can see, I'm still swollen.
Yeah. But it doesn't sound as bad.
No, it's a little better today. So if you don't, I didn't tell everybody, but I had nasal surgery. So all this was messed up. So
yeah,
it's been a ride. But yeah, good morning, everybody. I see you're saying good morning.
Well, how was your latest video with your son for the baseball?
What's that?
That baseball video you did for your son. How did that work out?
It's going really well. So I just put it on our channel because we needed a source for his recruiting site. And so he's getting a lot of traction right now. He's getting camp invites all over the United States. So get a lot of followers from coaches. So we're excited about it. So next summer is going to be a summer where we're going to be doing nothing but touring colleges with Eli.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, so it's really exciting to see it. It's starting to kick off for him right now.
Right.
So he did really good. He's going to a state tournament next week. So he just finished and he's part of the all-star team for our local area. So we're excited. It's been a lot.
With Poshmark, with the podcast through YouTube, which is interesting because only in the podcast playlist you can do audio and video, because somebody can still watch it through the podcast. Say, for example, they're wanting to listen to it, the audio. they can also listen just to the audio. But if they're on a device that they want to see the whole thing, especially when it's a pre-recorded, they can sit there and watch it on the computer through podcasts on YouTube. But I just signed up for, which I'm trying to remember who told me about it, Anchor. And I'm trying to get that set up to where you got to upload the videos to there for it to be posted to the other podcast services. I just haven't gotten that yet. But I did sign up for it. I do have an account. But that is different from YouTube. This is strictly YouTube right now. And you still got to upload videos to that website. So I'm glad I saved them on a hard drive, so it's easier for me.
Well, I think that podcast really works out for especially a format like what you do.
The shorts are still cracking in new subs, and many are returning to watch. Yes, it is. Paying off in the locker videos. And yeah, I have a video coming out today that I did as a short. And I basically went to my video, which I love doing this on my phone, that you can actually upload it or open it on your phone, and you can create a short from your original video, whether it's a live or a pre-recorded. And last Monday, not this Monday that just passed, but the last Monday, this Monday we took off this past Monday, but the previous bingo game, something funny happened, and it was at the spur of the moment. So I took that portion of the video and I made it into a short, which will be coming out today. I have it ready right now. I do have it private so I can upload it because I didn't want it to interfere with the show right now, because I did it right before the show. So I had to kind of figure out how to do that, and you have to really work the length of where you want and all that good stuff. So it's coming out today. And again, I just love doing the shorts from the different video pieces. So yeah. Dawn, Southern Fine Dawn and live going along. Wait, they moved it to 10? I thought it was 9:30. I thought it was 9:30.
Somebody didn't update their information.
It still says 9:30. Yeah, it still says 9:30 on the thumbnail and in the link. Yeah, it's 9. That's what I thought. Okay. I was like, oh my God, I didn't change it. Thank you for Jennifer. So there's the link. We're going to go ahead and raid them at 9:30. I do have to end the show at 9:30 because I do have to be out the house by 10:30. And so by 10 o'clock, I need to round up the two kids, Maddie Mae and Princess. They're going for their very first vet visit for their intake. So I will definitely be ending at 9:30. If y'all would, please, let's raid Dawn, Southern Fine Dawn, and Susie Woozy. And whose channel is it on today? I'm trying to remember. Is it on? It's on Dawn's channel today. So yeah, definitely go check that out. And let's raid them. I'm human. I understand, Jennifer. I thought I made a mistake on my end. It happens. I understand. But I thought I did a mistake. Because I know they changed it a couple of times and I didn't know. So it's all good. So yeah, don't forget to check out all these channels that Jennifer's been dropping in the chat. Don't forget to check out Jennifer's channel because she has been putting out new content, as well as I love how she did the pre-recorded from StreamYard, which was pretty cool. And it was a really good video. So I was surprised how that worked out. I haven't done it yet. I did try a little clip of it and I didn't like how it happened. But again, I didn't record it again after. So I do need to do one of those. So if you haven't checked out Jennifer's channel, there's her link. Also, there's her Etsy store if you haven't checked out what she has on Etsy. Great stuff. And there's her Buy Her Milkshake. And Glammaz is having issues with her internet. But don't forget, her information is in the description bar below, as well as Jennifer has been dropping the links. Tonight at 7 o'clock, don't forget, we do have the Classic Crap Gay Pride Celebration auction tonight on her channel at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, Victoria's going to be on several times today. I don't know how she's going to do it. But check her out as well. And also, hello, Ella and Mom Knows Treasures. Hello, and Cool Ranch Doritos. And I will be selling on Ella's channel today at 1 o'clock today. Crazy May Stash. Hello, Mia. Hello. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Motion detected at front door.
Ooh. Somebody's watching you.
Somebody's trying to sneak up.
No privacy. So yeah, I want to make sure we do go and raid Dawn Southern Finds Dawn. Also, don't forget to make sure you are subscribed to her, because tomorrow, even though the Deals of the Dawn's going to be on my channel, she's going to run it tomorrow, and I'll be helping in the background. She'll be taking that over in July. Also, if you would like to be a guest on the auctions, right now we did open it to 2 guests per show, and we're already starting to book up almost, I think we're done in July. So definitely reach out to me. This first come, first serve. To be adding 2 guests per Deals of the Dawn at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you would reach out to me, because I got right now till September. So I'm gonna try to get those 2 guests lined up on every show till then, because then Dawn's gonna take it over with her guest list after that. So if you would like to, just make sure you, okay, Johnny, can you cancel my sale today? Poof, canceled. Yeah, no problem. Today, that was at what? I think 9 o'clock tonight. Wait. Just jewels, and pearls. I think we already canceled you today. You told me yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, you're not on the calendar today. Yeah, I think you told me to cancel it yesterday. But yeah, I took care of that yesterday for you. Excuse me, what kind of fish tank does that young man have behind him? Quite large. Is it saltwater or freshwater? That's actually a TV.
That's digital, baby.
That's a TV.
Yep, no mess, no clean.
That's right. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other tomorrow. Oh, duh. Okay, tomorrow at 9 o'clock is the one you want to cancel, Margie? I saw what you said tomorrow, but I don't see it in the chat. 9:27, Margie, tomorrow. Yes, okay. All right, that's why you're not on the calendar today. Margie, delete that event only. Done. Gotcha. Thank you. Let's see. You're welcome. All right, everybody. So let's go ahead and raid Dawn Southern Finds. Dawn, hi. I flipped that. I saw your video. You were in with Glammaz this weekend. She was all excited when she showed out all the stickers that she got. So thank you for being here. And again, we're going to be rating Dawn Southern Finds. Dawn's a live show at 9:30. It's live from the doghouse with Dawn Southern Find Dawn and Susie Woozy. So let's go raid their channel. And as I said before, in each and every show, don't forget tomorrow is the morning show, all Q&A about Etsy. And then tomorrow is the Deals of the Dawns. Tomorrow here on this channel. And then on Saturday, I do have the Hoosier Stacker Silver Bingo this Saturday coming at 6 o'clock, where I am his co-host. So with that being said, like I said before, in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?
Thank you.